of. In many homes, education is the basis of success. As a child, there were three things my parents felt were necessary for me to live by in order for me to get the best out of life. I was taught to love God, be disciplined, and be kind. Growing up, the issue of education was a big part of my upbringing. It was what made my dreams a possible reality. Education was what my parents described to me as my way out. My mom and dad always stressed to me and my brothers how important it was for us to get good grades in school. To be honest with you, I didn't recognize that until about my freshman year in high school. In fact, it took basketball for me to recognize how important getting good grades actually was. Outside of God and my family, basketball was my third love. It was around the end of my sophomore year that I began to put everything that I am into my game. But even then, my dad told me something that stuck with me for the rest of my life. He said to be the best, I had to be more than just an athlete. I had to be a student athlete. During the last few months of my senior year, this became all too real. With what I thought was a lot of studying and, per se, hard work, I was able to earn an athletic scholarship to a Division I school for basketball. On the one hand, college basketball was something I thought I was well prepared for. On the other, I was unaware of the amount of academic work I was getting myself into. In college, there are two kinds of people. Depending on the institution or university you attend, the order differs. For my school, first there are students, then there are athletes. But here, when it comes to academics, the athletes are treated no different from the normal student. We're given the same amount of work as anyone else and are held to the same expectations. In truth, this was a surprise to me because to my knowledge, athletes were supposed to get it a little easier, if you will. Yet every day seems to prove otherwise. Every day I am tested by my own heart and mind, challenged within myself to keep going, to prove to others that I am more than just an athlete, to not give up. And when I finally feel that I have won the battle, sleep is my refuge. Then it starts all over again, but I will not give up until the war is won and I have reached my ultimate goal. My education is my foundation. My basketball is my door, and my drive is my key. When I hear the NARPs complain, I can do nothing but giggle to myself and say, you don't even know the half of it.